Hello, what's up everyone? Naimbag nga aldaw. Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. I am your Madam Ronabel.
And I'm your mom, Princess Amibara.
Did you know that tube bending is the process of shaping a metal tube, typically copper or aluminum in HVAC, into curves or angles without flattening or damaging the tube? And it's done using manual tools or specialized bending machines to ensure precise and smooth curve.
So there is a 6 following steps in tube bending process. Number 1 is measure and mark where the bend is needed so that you will have a accurate bend dimensions or measurements, and also it prevents a damage to the copper tube. Secure the tubing in the bender. So you need to secure the copper tube in the bender so that it will not damage the copper tube, especially if the copper tube or the materials used is the soft metal copper tube. So next is align the bend mark with the bender's guide. So in number 1 we measure and mark that where the bend is needed. So in number 3 we need to align the bend mark to the bender's guide, so that it will not damage the copper tube. And then if it is ready to bend, slowly bend the spring tube bender, and then to the desired angle. You need to slowly bend the bender so that the copper tube will not damage or defective. Number 5 is check for deformation of the copper tube. It ensures that the tube isn't flattened or don't have any damages. And number 6 is debore and clean ends of the tube, so that it is important to debore and clean ends the tubes before the cut and after the bending.
The don'ts in tube bending. Number 1. Don't bend the tube by hand without tools. It may cause or collapse the tube. And number 2. Don't use excessive force because it can cause a crack.
So what is the materials and tools used in tube bending? So the materials used in tube bending is number 1 is copper or aluminum tubing. Tube bender, it's either a manual or spring type. It depends on the metal or tubing that will be used. Tube cutter, deboring tool, measuring tape, marker or pencil, and the deboring tool is usually connected to the tube cutter. So there's no need to bring that if you already have a tube cutter with a deboring tools.
In HVAC and domestic refrigeration system, tubing carries refrigerant between components like compressor, condenser, expansion valve, and evaporator. And pre-bent copper pipes help route refrigerant efficiently through tight or awkward spaces inside appliances or HVAC units. Proper tube bending is essential for installation, repair, and maintenance.
So why is tube bending important in HVAC or domestic refrigeration air conditioning system? Tube bending process helps prevent kinks and restrictions in refrigerant or airflow pathways. It also reduces the number of fittings and joints, which lowers the chance of leaks. And it also maintains the internal diameter of the pipe, ensuring efficient refrigerant flow. And tube bending also saves space in compact HVAC or refrigeration installation by allowing customized pipe routing. So that is for tube bending process. So I hope you learn more about tube bending. It is important to note that tube bending is more than just shaping metal. It's about precision, efficiency, and making sure that the refrigerant compliance flow freely through tight spaces. Whether you're working on an air conditioning unit, a refrigerator, or a full HVAC system, a clean bed can mean to the difference between a smooth installation and a costly repair. So, thank you.